Salvete omnes, this is I'm Amelia, also known as TheMartianGeek. I'm back, and I'm doing something a little different this time. I don't normally do blind runs, but somebody, it slipped my mind who, asked me to do a blind run of Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. I'm not terribly familiar with the Super Mario Land games, I suppose. I actually did play through the first one on an emulator, and I heard the second one was probably the best. They're basically Mario games for the Game Boy. Like kind of the analog of Super Mario Brothers or something. And I thought, well, that could be interesting, so it's worth the try. What the heck? So, we have 3 files to choose from here. Let's start off with File A. Oh yeah, I'm using Visual Boy Advance for this because it can emulate regular Game Boy games as well as Game Boy Advance games. Actually, a real Game Boy Advance can do the same, I know firsthand. So it looks like we have a bit of an overworld here, and this is the only level I can access right now, so let's give it a try. Look at that beautiful, lush, monochromatic landscape. And this seems to be a Goomba. Okay, so they act like the Goombas in Super Mario Bros. 1 and 3, in that you can jump on them and they get squished and die. And I guess Mario holds Koopa shells above his head in this game, like in Super Mario Bros. 2. Okay, so mushrooms are still the same as always. Okay, that Goomba was floating. Is it like a winged Goomba with no wings, or some other variety of Goomba I've never heard of? We have a bonus ring here. The hitbox detection on these pipes. Just a second. Need to make sure not to smash too many of these blocks before I get to the top row. Yeah, I thought so. It's kind of the hit detection on these pipes is kind of finicky. Like you have to be almost dead center in order to enter them. Okay, there's a real winged Goomba. You know, I'm not sure what to call those guys anymore because they used to be called Paragoombas, I think, until there were actual Paragoombas with parachutes in Super Mario World. And now, what do you call the ones that just have wings? I want those coins. Thank you. And a piranha plant. They look exactly the same as they do in Super Mario World, except 8-bit style. Interesting. Let's get rid of these, and a heart. Is that an extra life? Yes, it is. And they use the Super Mario World 1-up sprite, too. Star. And I can guess what that does. Let us crush through everything in our path. Huh, you only have to defeat 5 enemies to get an extra life in this game. Okay, so now let's backtrack to get what we missed, shall we? Okay, that bell up there, is that a midway point? Maybe. That didn't despawn it. Okay, good. Fire flower, I'm assuming, and it gives Mario a nice little feather in his cap. Okay, okay, I guess you do have a spin jump move in this game. And it's activated by pressing down in mid-air. Pretty much the same controls as ground pounding in the new Super Mario Bros. Games. Oh, guess you can destroy these blocks with fire power. Can you destroy them any other way? Another bonus area. Yeah, the Game Boy doesn't have enough buttons to have a separate button for spin jumping, so that makes sense. Ow! Okay, first spike pit of the game, and I die in it. Well, sort of. At least I know they're not death spikes. Goal point? Why, yes. Okay, it looks like we get a bit of a mini-game here. Let's see, I know I saw it. Wow, that's quite a delay before picking it up. Okay, so I get another fire flower, I guess. And we get the nice little feather in our cap once again. Okay, so now we have a variety of areas to go to, it looks like. Minigame house? Well, I probably don't need to go there just yet. I don't know what you get from it, but... Let's see. Whoa! Turtle zone. Interesting. Okay, so... here we have... Mario zone? Okay then. And let's see, I guess I might as well go from right to left. Pumpkin zone. Another one. Not sure how you get to that level over there. Wait, can you go? Apparently not. Macro zone, I assume that's kind of like Giant Land, or... This game seems to have some interesting themes for its worlds. And that seems to be an actual level. Wait a minute. So it's that one. Okay, I guess I'll try this one first. And... auto-scroll. Oh, lovely. And I thought maybe I'd get a break from it in this game, but no. Although, speaking of scrolling... at least this game doesn't have Super Mario Bros. 1 style scrolling, where you can't go back, because the screen only scrolls in one direction. Oh hey, invisible block with star. Is it just me, or does the invincibility theme kind of remind me of Mega Man? Maybe it's just the sound font. Why would a grassland level auto-scroll anyway? Since when do they ever put auto-scroll in grassland levels in Mario games? It's almost always either a cave, a castle, or an athletic level that has auto-scroll. It looks like we're at the end. And I'm not sure what the purpose of that was. It didn't unlock anything. But here's another such level, and it's not auto-scrolling, which is always good. Here we have a hippo that shoots bubbles. Whoa! And it looks like you really have to mash the B button to go upward in the bubble. Well, I guess it's A on the Game Boy, but... whoa. Are those like the cheap analog of this game? Well, at least I just lost the bubble and didn't lose any of my power-ups. Is there anything over to the left here? Man, that is some serious button mashing. No score, so I guess there's not much point in getting that, but... okay, now how do you get in there? That block can only be destroyed by a fireball, and... what are they expecting to do? I mean, have a fire flower and then get yourself hit twice so you're small enough to fit through? M-bag. I don't know what that is, but... okay, it looks like it gave me 50 coins. Maybe they're like surprise kind of things that give you random items. Reminds me of the bags in Zelda 2, I guess. Also, this level seems to have a long time limit. I'm down to 600 seconds, and I've already been in it for a significant amount of time. And those look like blurps, except they pause while swimming. Am I missing anything above the water? Another hippo with a bubble. And the bubble pops when you hit the water. I'm not so sure how I feel about those bubbles. Can I get another one? Mash the B button! Or A, whatever you want to... come on. I wonder if there are any secrets I'm missing by not using the bubble. Okay, I'm not gonna get all of those, because that would just take too much time, but... I don't know what that is, but I probably don't need it since I am already more or less fully powered up. And it looks like the interaction for the sea floor does not quite line up with its graphics. Whoa, that was close. And more flying fish. Whoa. Anything down here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, I can't get to that upper goal. I'm guessing that if I'd used the bubble, I could have gotten up there. Not really sure what the purpose of that level was either. Okay, where should I go first? Well, I'm not sure how I'll do this blind run yet, actually. Let's see, it looks like another, tree zone. Do we have any other worlds we can go into? Already been there, right? Oh yeah, that's the minigame house. Like I was saying, I'm not sure how I'll do this blind run, if I'll just break it up into, like, 10-minute chunks or so. And that's interesting. Uh-oh. Castle. Okay. I've already been playing for almost 12 minutes, really? Well, I guess I'll find out next time, then, which world I want to do first. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Let's just go back. Yeah, there we go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. I hope this is enjoyable, and I hope it turns out to be interesting. I know I'm curious to see what'll come up. So, I'll see you next time.